Hello, I wanted to talk about this post. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything Overwatch related, but I felt like this was important to talk about because it pertains to some things that I mentioned in the past on some videos that I did. Now they're calling this post the Defense Matrix Initiative, and what this initiative is trying to do is make it so that there's more positive behavior in the game. The player experience is more positive. Positive is a word they use pretty often in this. With Overwatch 2 being free to play, obviously we all had our worries with, cheaters, smurfs, cheaters, smurfs, cheating, smurfs. That was like the main gist of a lot of people's worries, I think, about, at least that I saw on like some places on Twitter and stuff. If you want to smurf, you're going to have to put effort. If you're going to want to make a new account to cheat, you're going to have to put effort into getting that account to places. One of those things is SMS Protect. SMS Protect basically says that you can only have one phone number on your account. You cannot use that same phone number on multiple accounts. When I pointed this out in the video that I did a while ago, people obviously said, oh, well, I could just use an app to get my number, or I can use a family member's number to make an account. And people are going to figure out a way to get around things when they're told not to do it. That's just how people are. But it does say here, a phone number can only be used once when making a new account, and certain types of numbers, including prepaid and VoIP, cannot be used for SMS Protect. What this is saying that you're trying to get numbers from different mediums, they're not going to work on SMS Protect. They have to be a true number. Now, of course, it'd be like, oh, I just use my mom's number and my dad's number. My sister don't play Overwatch, I'll just use her number. Well, they are making this a little bit harder for you, and this is why. The first time user experience. Now, the first time user experience is very interesting because this is a new experience for only new accounts. If you're an Overwatch 1 account, you won't have to go through this. But what this is saying is that new players begin with an access to limited set of game modes, heroes, and other restrictions to onboard them gradually. So if you make a new account, you are not going to have all the heroes. You're not going to have all the game modes. And you're wondering, I know you're wondering, well, how long does it take? The first phase of the first time user experience rapidly unlocks all game modes and the ability to chat in game. So if you're a new player, you can't even chat in game. Now, the second phase unlocks all original Overwatch heroes over the course of approximately 100 matches. So if you want to smurf and you play a certain hero and that hero is not in the unlocked heroes that you have when you first make that game, you have to play at least 100 matches. At least 100 matches, because it says approximately 100 matches, so it could be less or more to get these heroes. Now, they say here that this focus experience eases new players into the world of Overwatch by teaching them about different modes, rules, and other high-level aspects of a game in an approachable way. This is good because Overwatch has a lot of shit in it. After being a game for 6 years, there are a lot of heroes. People can go into the game feeling overwhelmed, not knowing what to play, not knowing how the game modes work. So this being a thing that they're implementing is not bad. For a regular first-time player coming into Overwatch, if you're just a regular first-time player, this is great for you. But they do state here that most first-time user experience restrictions are lifted while in a group. So new players can team up with their friends. So if you invite your friend, they're not going to be like pigeonholed to not be able to talk to you. I'm sure like the chats will be able to be working, and they'll be able to play almost any game modes. But of course, competitive is the exception to this rule because competitive is competitive. This is always a thing because you can't be a level 1 going into competitive in Overwatch 1. You needed to be level 25. Now I mention that because we know that Overwatch 1 had the level system. Well, Overwatch 2 gets rid of the level system. So how do we get into competitive? Well, I'll tell you. The requirements to enter competitive mode are changing in Overwatch 2. We're removing player levels in game, so instead of having to reach a certain level, new players are now challenged to win 50 quick play matches before competitive unlocks. So if you want to play competitive on a new account, you have to win, not play, win 50 quick play matches before it even unlocks. It says here this gives new players to prepare for high expectations that come with competitive, while long-term players don't feel discouraged by teammates who have less experience in the process of unlocking competitive. It's good. I like this. I like it because I think it will give the competitive system, like they take that quick play data and put it towards your rank when you go into competitive. I think winning 50 quick play matches is going to take you some time, which gives them more data to rank people in the right fucking ranks. I am a silver in DPS. I don't want to be in plat if I'm not supposed to be there, but I also don't want to be in bronze if I'm not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? So this gives even more data into that to hopefully put people into the correct ranks. But this also is another step to stop Smurfs from getting into competitive matches. So people cannot Smurf. Smurfing has been a problem in Overwatch for many years, it seems. And you know, people will say, oh, Smurf, no one really gives a shit why you Smurf. If you Smurf, you Smurf. I don't really give a fuck. But obviously a lot of people who are at lower ranks hate when a Smurf gets into the game because they're supposed to be in GM, but they're fucking sitting there Widowmaker fucking sniping you from Western Africa and making it harder for you to play the fucking game. So obviously they wanted to make this experience, as they said, more positive for everyone coming into Overwatch 2. If you want to Smurf, you're gonna have to put some fucking effort into it. I'll put this post in the description. You can look at it. There's a lot more that they go into here with like endorsements, the pre-competitive match screen, the ping system, general chat. There's a lot of things they're doing to Overwatch 2 to make the experience better for new people coming in, because they know when a game is free to play, they're going to get a lot of new people, and they do not want us, people who have been playing Overwatch 1 for 6 years, to be like, I'm going to make a new account and fucking troll the noobs, Omega Low XD, and go into competitive and then have those same people making accounts as they've been doing in Overwatch 1 for years. We've all seen the unranked GMs. This is going to take some time for people who want to do that, who want to make another account. And I think it's a step in the right direction for the game. We'll see when the game comes out, and after a while, if these accounts start popping up. I don't think they will for a little bit, because people are going to have to be very fucking bored with the game to want to make a new account just to Smurf in competitive. If you want to play fucking 150 matches, you have to win the 50 quick play games to even get in. You're not going to win every fucking quick play game, so you could be in quick play for a while if you want to get into competitive. So yeah, but I just wanted to talk about this because it is something that I talked about in the past. I think what they're doing is good. We'll see if it actually works though. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, we'll be playing Overwatch 2 when it releases on stream. I will have content pertaining to Overwatch 2. Be on the lookout for that. Until then, I'll see you next time.